The first month of my year-long art challenge is coming to an end. There is 1 week left, and I really need to, for lack of a better word or expression, lock in for this last week. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Today's shout out goes to Yanni C. Thank you so much for your comment. I really like reading y'all's comments, and if you would like a shout out in the video, all you have to do is leave a comment. That could have been you. This is the sketchbook that I've been using for this art challenge. I started it on January 1st. I do need to draw something for the first page. I want to do like a nice drawing for the first page. I have done like a decent amount of pages of gesture drawings. The gesture drawing, I think it's something I'm going to keep doing even after this month is up. And also even after this challenge is up. I feel like it's a really nice way to warm up, and I feel like I'm able to look at a reference and reference it a lot better than when I started, so that's really nice. Like, I'm able to look at a figure and like break it down into its individual parts. Of course, I'm not perfect at it. I'm still working on it, but I've definitely seen some improvement, and I did a whole video where I talked about the amount of improvement that I saw in a week, which I also did not expect that either. That was crazy. I think I'm going to do like 30 minutes of like a class on line of action for 30 minutes. I updated my Discord so that other people can join, not just people who are participating in the art challenge. It is still for art improvement, but if you're not doing AF year of art specifically, like, you could still join the Discord. And I updated a bunch of stuff so it's a lot more organized, and I also have roles on there, which I just learned was a thing like 2 days ago. So yeah, if you want to join my Discord, it's in the description. Really nice cozy little place over there. It does not feel like we're already 1 month into this year. Like, how are we at the end of January already? That is crazy. Like I mentioned earlier, this is my first time gesture drawing. I've never thought to gesture draw before this month, so that was crazy. That was a little interesting. The very first thing that I did when this month started was I watched a single tutorial. I meant to watch more, but I just kind of forgot that I was supposed to be doing that. And also someone in the Discord recommended line of action, and that's kind of what I've been using this entire time. And there also is like a 15-minute tutorial on there, which is also what I've been using. So would I benefit from watching some more tutorials? Absolutely. Am I going to? Maybe, maybe not. Honestly, I'm a little tired of gesture drawing because I've been doing so many of them. I did like 77 pages total of gesture drawings this month, which is absolutely insane. I had no idea that I was drawing that much, which, hey, that's a good thing that came out of this. I drew like a crap ton of stuff. However, most of the stuff that I drew this month have been art challenge related, or related to this challenge. I feel like next month I'm going to try to be a little more balanced with it so I can get in some like personally fulfilling artwork in between practice, but I don't know, because I feel like that would help a lot to keep me motivated. My first gesture drawing session went kind of interestingly because I had only just watched that one tutorial and I still had no idea what I was doing. And I was also just grabbing references from Pinterest, and oh my goodness, when I was doing that, I found myself gravitating towards the easy poses to draw because I was like, oh, I can't do these more complicated ones. That's above my skill level, which yes, they are, but I have to practice them because it will always be above my skill level unless I try. So line of action has definitely helped with that because there's some funky little poses on there and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Can I even do that? But I also don't have time to overthink it, so I just have to jump into it and just do it. Okay, so this is what I ended up doing. I did some 30-second ones. It was 10 of those. I think there were 5 1-minute poses. And then I moved on to 5-minute. I'm having trouble like actually using the entire 5 minutes. Whenever I'm given more time, I struggle to use all the time. So these were supposed to be 5 minutes, but I ended up doing them in 3 minutes 30. I definitely could have spent a little more time focusing on the actual line of action and placing the torso, hips, and head on these figures and such. And then I did one 10-minute pose, 10-minute figure drawing, but it ended up taking me 6 minutes 30 seconds which showed me that I could have definitely spent more time on these had I just slowed down. But the 6-minute 30-second one, there's a robin outside on a post just doing bird stuff. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, this showed me that I could actually spend a longer time on these, and this one definitely looks the best out of all the ones I did. I feel like this one could have been cool had I had more time to do it, because it was a 1-minute pose. I guess I have free will and I could have just went ahead and spent more time on it, but I didn't think that far. That is day 1 of the last week figure drawing, gesture drawing completed. It's day 2 and it's Friday. I have a lot of things to do today. I need to make a video. I meant to film it earlier this week, but I didn't, so I have to do that today. But before I do that, I am going to do some gesture drawings, but I'm not going to do a 30-minute class like I did yesterday. I think I'm just going to do like 10 of the 30-second ones so they can move on to the next task. And I'm going to treat that as like a warm-up for the other drawing that I plan on doing. I'm one of those artists that doesn't really think that the type of art supplies that you use necessarily matters. Like, I think you could definitely get away with using dollar store supplies in some cases, or just like more affordable art supplies. In fact, the sketchbook that I prefer is a cheaper sketchbook. It's like $7. It used to be $5, but it's $7. Granted, I haven't tried any like more expensive sketchbooks. I would like to try like a Moleskine one of these days. One of these days. But anyways, one thing that I did early on, about a few days into the challenge, is I switched up the pencils that I was using. The very first gesture drawing that I did was with the Tombow pen. Not a good idea. Quickly realized I literally did one sketch with that and was like, wow, that wasn't the move. And I moved on to using a gold Faber pencil, which I'm still unclear about what a gold Faber is. I just like found that pencil just sitting around the house. I don't know whose it is or what it is. I just used it. I quickly realized that a traditional pencil, not even a mechanical pencil, just like a nice wooden pencil, was the way to go. So I went to Michael's and I got 2 sets of sketching pencils. One was a Winsor sketching set. The second one was a Faber Castell. I'm not gonna make the joke because I keep making it. I don't even think it's funny anymore. But they are black lead pencils of superior quality. And I will say, they are of superior quality. Not just compared to like my regular mechanical pencil, which that has 0.7 Pentel lid. But I definitely prefer the Faber Castells over the Winsor Newtons. Both are pretty good pencils. I do reach for the Winsor Newtons more often, but only because I like the Faber Castell so much, I don't use them. I do that. Like, if I like something a lot, I don't use it. But it's like, that makes no sense. Switching to a wooden pencil was a good idea because I'm able to like angle my pencil and get like those nice shady bits. I don't know what you call it. But it's also just really fun to work with just a wooden pencil. I would like to get like some of the little eraser caps to put on. Is it aesthetically pleasing? No, but I am an eraser, okay? I erase. However, I didn't really erase that much while gesture drawing. I didn't see anything saying you can't erase. I imagine it's fine. But if I made a mistake, I would just kind of deal with it and move on to the next one. Occasionally, I would pull out an eraser to erase. Like, if it was an egregious mistake and it was like, this like really sucks, then I would pull out an eraser and fix it. But I tried, especially for the 30-second and 1-minute drawings where there's like not a lot of time. I don't want to spend a lot of time trying to erase stuff and fix stuff when I can be moving on to the next element. So I did these here, these here. All these are 30 seconds with the exception of this one. I didn't time this one. I kind of just worked on it till I was done. But if I had to assume, 2 to 3 minutes is probably what I spent on that. These 2 are my favorites. I like these 2. I like this one too. I was really proud of myself for being able to get that much in 30 seconds. Yeah, that's that. I feel sufficiently warmed up, so I'm going to take pictures of this for Discord and move on to my next task for today. I don't know why I made that face. It was kind of funny though. Also, they added a bunch of new poses to Line of Action, according to Line of Action, and I'm really liking the new ones. I'm liking them. Anyways, I'm tired, but I have to lock in. I'm going to do like a quick 5-minute practice so that I can do it for today. I don't have the energy for a 30-minute class today. Ooh, I just thought quickly, very briefly, like this thought fleeted so quickly about changing what supply I use, but no, I'm still going to use my 8B pencil. I'm going to do, I think, if I do for 5 minutes, I could do 4 minutes of 30 seconds, which would be about 8 drawings. No, that is 8 drawings. And 1 60-second. Look at my pencil. I need to stop at my timer. 4 minutes. And time to go. My goal for the last 7 days of this month was not to do like a 30-minute class or an hour-long class each day. It was just to do something. And like you saw, I was really tired on this particular day, and 5 minutes was really all I could do. For this particular challenge, I said in the intro video that it is not a daily drawing challenge. There are people in the Discord who are doing like a daily draw. I know that's not for me, okay? I know that's not for me. Even when I did Peachtober last year, I didn't do it every day. I did it just a few days a week, because I know me. That's a little too much. For the last 7 days, I did want to attempt to do a daily draw, and oh my goodness, I'm really impressed by people who are able to draw daily like that. Like, I can draw daily sometimes, but like, it's when I tell myself I'm drawing daily that things start to go a little awry, especially when I don't feel like drawing. And as far as this challenge is concerned, I noticed that on days that I do not feel like practicing, the sketches are a little lackluster. And for the challenge, it's not, which I have to keep reminding myself, the drawings don't have to be quote unquote good. That's not the purpose. The purpose is to practice, and not all practice drawings are going to be a banger. And I know bangers, okay? I know bangers. And some of the sketches that I did this day, and I think a day after this and maybe even the day after that, were not my best work because I was tired and I, to be completely honest, didn't feel like drawing. So yeah, but 5 minutes I was just like, that's all I feel like doing. But I am really glad that I pushed myself to do it anyways. I am, like I said this earlier, and I'm not kidding, I'm so tired of gesture drawing. I don't want to see it again. Well, I'm not going to say that. I wouldn't mind seeing it again. But I am going to be taking like a break over the weekend from gesture drawing. And the first day of February is, what's that, Saturday? So that's the start of the next prompt. So I don't have to gesture draw. But I probably will like keep up gesture drawing for like warm up purposes and stuff. But I don't want to see that stuff again. So this is what I came up with. 30 second, and then this one is 1 minute. It's something. So tired, so I'm going to put this up. I am unable to read minds, but if I could, I would think, correct me if I'm wrong here, that the biggest question on everyone's mind is, did this help at all? Did I become a better artist after gesture drawing for 1 month? And the answer is yes. I think I did become a better artist. I feel like I finally understand the value of warming up before you start drawing, because it helped me loosen up before I would start drawing for realsies. And even on this page, you can see I was drawing like some circles and lines and stuff, and that was also done to warm up. I was warming up before, well, I don't think I was warming up this particular day. This particular day, I was tired yet again. So I warmed up because I was tired. But doing the circles and the lines, because that's something I got from the Discord server. Someone said to like draw shapes and stuff before jumping into the drawing to help warm up. That's super helpful. I'm definitely going to keep doing that moving forward. And also just gesture drawing to warm up has been super helpful. I feel like the poses that I'm able to draw are a lot better. I feel like some of them are a lot more fluid. Also, it really helped challenge me to start drawing poses that I wouldn't typically draw, because I would look at them and be like, oh, that's too complicated, I can't do that. But this challenge helped me realize that I can actually, I just have to like try to do it. And I feel a little more confident when it comes to drawing a pose that is maybe a little more dynamic. I feel a little more comfortable drawing those sorts of things, which is really nice. And it just shows me that just in general, like with other aspects of art, I feel like I hold myself back a lot. I tell myself that I can't do certain things, and this is showing me that I can. I just have to practice. I also feel like I reference a lot better. I'm able to look at a reference and break it down to its individual parts. And I think the line of action tutorial in particular helped a lot with that. And I can definitely see that skill translating over to other things, especially when we start the next prompt, which is definitely going to require the use of references. I think I could use some of the skills that I learned from gesture drawing to draw better faces as well. It also really makes me want to learn anatomy, because there were certain things I was like, I don't really know how these muscles work. I'm just kind of guessing. And I feel like if I understood how like the muscles in the arms or the legs or what have you worked, I could draw even better gesture drawings. That is coming up later on in the year. I think when we start to jump into just anatomy as a whole, I think I'm going to be a lot more receptive than I was before I started this challenge. This is what I managed to do today. I was really not in a drawing mood today, if I'm honest. Really, yeah, just really wasn't in a drawing mood. So I did have to like kind of warm up, because I literally just did not feel like even holding a writing utensil today. So I did these little circles and lines to kind of help loosen myself up a little. And I did a 30-minute class. I think the fact that I don't really, like I didn't feel like drawing kind of shows a little in the quality, but I think that's okay. This one's really silly. I got the proportions really wrong, which is why I redid it here. This was supposed to be the 10-minute one, but I did not spend 10 minutes on it. This one was 3 minutes 30. This was 2 minutes 30. If I had spent the entire 10 minutes and really taken my time, I think I could have done better. But I'm just not really tired, I guess. I've been out today, so I'm kind of like I just got home, so I'm like kind of ready to like unwind, I guess. And I'm glad that I still pushed myself to do this. I've done so many sketches. Like this is a brand new sketchbook, and I've done all those pages, which is insane. But yeah, that's that. 3 more days. Actually 4 more days to the end of this month. Well, 5. But I'm cutting it short for myself so I can edit this video. Hopefully tomorrow I'll feel a little more artsy. I don't know. I think this is day 5, I think, which does mean that I have kind of miscalculated, because I would like to edit this video for Patreon tomorrow, but that's not 7 days, so somebody miscalculated. Maybe this video is gonna be a little late because I miscalculated. That's my bad. I'm a little less tired today, so I definitely feel like I can put more effort into some gesture drawing. But I'm not going to do a class. Instead, I'm going to like do a few spread of 30 seconds and then maybe a spread of 60 seconds. So that'll be 4 pages of drawing. My neighbors are outside. My neighbors are outside. Listen, I'm gonna get up. I'm just, let me stop. That's awkward. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do like a spread. When I say a spread, I mean this. So it's 2 pages at once, but on the, yeah. Hopefully, since I'm not tired today, I'll be able to feel a little more engaged with the work. All sharpened and ready. Let's go! I think one of the most important things to keep in mind when doing a challenge like this is managing burnout properly, which I think I was doing a pretty good job with that towards the beginning of the month. However, this last 7 days, oof, I don't think I should have been doing that, because I definitely felt the effects of it afterwards. Like I really felt just like I just didn't feel like drawing, and I also felt like it affected other things like making videos, because I make art videos and my art videos, all of them aren't related to the challenge, so it's like, oh, I've got to go draw something else for this other video, but it's like, oh, I'm kind of burnt out because I've been drawing so much. And especially for the last the last 7 days, I was forcing myself to draw, which is something I try not to do because that causes burnout for me. So I'm going to take notes and do better next month. We have some 30-second ones here. I also saw some new poses that I haven't seen before, so that was nice. Okay, there's that. And then we have some 1-minute poses. I struggled a little bit today. Just a little bit. I'm not gonna hold you. But I did it. This one's pretty decent, I think, especially for 30 seconds. I like this a little bit. And this one's pretty decent. I think that was the last one that I did. This pose was kind of challenging. Oh my gosh. If I see it again, I would definitely love to try again. Yep, that's that. I kind of feel like when I sit down and do it, I feel like just your drawing. It's different than when it's like, oh, I have to go do this because I said I was gonna do it. Like, I feel like the quality of the work is different. It's not about that, it's about the practice. It's about the practice. Trying to get in the Discord. Trying to get in the Discord and show off my work. I think this is day 6 and tomorrow's day 7. I'm really bad at keeping up with dates. As you can see, I have been out all day. It's about to be 2 o'clock. I just came inside and check all my stuff. See all my stuff is doing. I'm just going to do like a 5-minute session to warm up because I'm going to be testing out a brush for Wednesday's video, which should already be out. So I'll put it in the iCard so you can watch it. It's like a really nice, it's like a Princeton Neptune watercolor brush. I think it's like the nicest brush I've ever had. So I'm really excited to try it, but before I can jump into that, have my dessert, I need to have my dinner, which is gesture drawing. So I'm gonna do some 30-second, 5-minute, so that's 10 drawings. I thought I was going to be able to do like 30-minute classes every day, but that was maybe a little unrealistic for me. So I've just been doing, what have you seen what I've been doing? You've seen it, you've watched it. I'm not stressing about it. I'm trying to be really casual with this art challenge. I don't want it to be stressful or something that causes burnout because that would be counterproductive. So yeah, anyways, let's start because I actually have to be somewhere in like less than 10 minutes, so I gotta start. I definitely felt a lot more comfortable gesture drawing on this particular day, mostly because I was really excited to draw in general because I wanted to test that brush out. And I actually found myself kind of disappointed that I only had a few minutes to work on this, and I don't mind how these drawings turned out on this particular day, but it's not about that. But if it were, I'm not mad at these. That is 5 minutes up. I wish I could do more because I'm like having a lot of fun today, but I have some place to be right now, so can't do that. This is super fun. Like, I've been kind of struggling because I've been really tired lately, so like the past few days I've kind of been struggling with these. And this particular day I really struggled with proportions, whereas today I felt a little more comfortable and relaxed while I was sketching, and I feel like these definitely turned out a lot better. They're still pretty bare bones because they're only 30-second drawings, but I think these are pretty decent. Like this one, if I had the space for it, I think would have been pretty neat. This one was fun to draw, that one's fun to draw, that one was fun to draw. Really enjoyed my practice today, but I do have to get going. Only 1 day left. Oh my gosh, that's crazy to think about. I'm going to be working on the last gesture drawings of the month. I need to take a break before the next prompts. I don't think I'm gonna do a class, honestly, because I have a lot of other things to do today. I have to edit videos and stuff, so I'm just going to do what I did yesterday. Time to pull up my class, and I'm going to do the last gesture drawings of the month. Oh my goodness. I like move stuff on my desk a little, and it feels weird. It feels odd. It feels strange. My timer set. Get my stuff ready. I'm ready to draw. As much as I have enjoyed this first month of AF Year of Art, I am really, really glad this month is over. I am tired. As you saw, I'm ready to take a break. I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I have like a bunch of shows and movies and stuff that I haven't been able to get to because I've just been so busy. Maybe I'll do that. Or maybe not. Honestly, probably more like not. But I am really eager to take a break, and who knows, maybe I'll end up drawing on my break. Who knows? Knowing me, I probably will. But this has been a really interesting challenge to take on, gesture drawing. I think gesture drawing is something I'm going to continue to practice moving forward. I am going to take a long break from it though, but I think this is definitely going into my little artist toolkit, so I think that's pretty neat. I have also really enjoyed looking at all the work that y'all have been sharing over in the Discord server. Here are some of them here. Thank y'all so much for sharing your work in the Discord and chatting over there. It's been a really nice little time over there. And like I said, if you want to join the Discord server, there's a link to it in the description. Also, really quick for the members of the Discord, if you would like your artwork to be featured in videos or would not like your artwork to be featured in videos, there's a place under roles where you can let me know which one you prefer. Alright, so I did a little over 10 minutes. It just felt wrong to leave this space blank. So this was some of the 30-second ones that I did. These are a bunch of 30-second ones, and these are 30-second ones as well. And this was 1 minute, and then these two are 3 minutes. I think those definitely turned out pretty decently. I feel like this was a decent session and I enjoyed drawing. But yeah, that is the last batch of gesture drawings for the month of January. I can officially say that I have done gesture drawing. Let's see how many pages I have. I know I counted last night and it was over 70. I have 28 pages saved on my computer for Patreon. If you want to see like every single page of gesture drawings, is going to be available on my Patreon. It should already be up by the time you're watching this video. 70, 72, 74, 76, 76 plus, because I have the first page, 77 pages that I have filled. Oh my god. I did not mean to do that. I did not expect to sketch that much. Like maybe 20 pages, if that. But wow. 77, was it 76 or 77? I think it was 77 pages of gesture drawings. That is so many drawings. And here's the thing, like it was yesterday. I was like, oh, I'm feeling just not quite burnt out, but just like a little tired, like I need to take a break. And I think I see why. Almost 80 pages of sketching in a month. I don't think I've ever done that. That's like so many. That is insane. I definitely feel a lot more well practiced. Is that how you say that? Inshallah, next month we'll be working on facial anatomy, and this is also a challenge where you can work on whatever you need to work on. So that's what the official prompt is, but if you want to do something else, you can. This has been a really, really fun challenge so far, and I'm really excited to see how the next month goes. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Shout out to my patrons, Merriment Illustrations, This is Anna55, and Kelsey. Thank you so much for being my patrons. I really appreciate you and everything you do. Wow, oh my goodness. Here are a few more videos that I think you would like, and I will see you next time.